Well, hello everyone. Thank you for watching my very first video. I'm a brand new YouTuber and I'm kind of excited to really go and do this. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about how to beat the heat in Disney World, because it can get really hot out there. I mean, I am a Disney cast member. I have a job where I'm out in heat all the time. And I'm constantly drinking a lot of water because I'm constantly hydrating. That's the key at Disney. You gotta hydrate. I can't say it enough. The other thing is that if you are going to Disney, don't worry, because there are many ways of beating the heat at Disney World. One of them is if you drink water throughout the whole day, you should be okay. There are water stands. There are water stands by the bathrooms, and if you go to a quick service or you go to a restaurant, they will always give you cold water. Disney does not want you to drop at all and pass out. So if you do ask for water, they will definitely give you a cup with some ice and some cold water in it, so that you don't pass out. The other thing that you can do is, the water is not the best, but you can actually bring your own water bottle and fill up the water inside the water fountains. I mean, it's not the best because it's not filtered, but it'll do in a pinch. The other thing you can do is you can go inside the stores. You can go into the merchandising stores, and the merchandising stores basically has, a lot of them are opened. So you can go from one store to the next store, to the next store, to the next store. And some of them do connect. A lot of them actually do connect. And that's another way that you can kind of beat the heat and actually walk from one attraction to another, kind of through the stores. So that's one way of doing it. They actually do have a, hang on, let me take a look at my notes.
So that I may talk, squirrel!
There is another way that you can actually do it, is you can actually take a break in Spaceship Earth. If you go to the bigger rides, some of the rides are AC. So if you get onto the ride, they're longer, and it is a nice calmer ride, just like the People Mover, where you can actually sit down and just relax and have some shade. Well, it's actually, Spaceship Earth is not shade, it's actually AC. But the People Mover is a good one if you were at the Magic Kingdom, because it is in shade and it does move you, so you get a breeze. So just look for rides that physically are maybe a little bit longer, that you can actually sit in the AC longer. So that's one way of doing it. The other thing is that if you're a DVC, if you, as long as you show your Magic Band in certain areas, they actually do have a DVC Club 33, I do believe it's called that. And they actually have drinks that you can go up and get, like soda and water, and they're complimentary. And there is a chairs and couches and like a TV set, and you can, with Disney movies on it, where you can just chill out. And that's another way of doing it, especially if you have kids and you need to like cool down a little bit. So that's another way of doing it. Don't forget, there are pools at the hotels, so don't forget about using them. They're really cool. You do get, some of them have cabanas, which you would have to pay for. The ones that don't have cabanas, basically if you go underneath a palm tree or a tree or some kind of form of a shade, that does help. The getting into the water obviously is okay, because that'll cool you down too inside the swimming pool, and that's pretty neat. The other thing that we do have inside the deluxe hotels, the deluxe hotels have something called a community hall. Community hall is pretty cool because it's another place where you can kind of like wind down. They have some blocks and things like that and toys for the children to play with, and some of them. There's definitely a movie on all the time. There is obviously that couch I was telling you, Pat, and it is an AC, and you can bring any kind of food or drinks or anything in there. So they do not have drinks to be purchased inside of it, but you can, on the outside of the property, you can actually bring in the drinks from maybe like a pool bar or a quick service restaurant that is at that resort. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. And if you really like this video, I'm going to be making a lot more of different types of videos for Disney. If you like it, please slam that bell button. Don't slam it too hard because we want people to come back and use it again. So use the bell and hit the thumbs up button, because give me a good thumbs up. The other thing is that if you'd like to see any kind of videos, or you have any kind of ideas that you want me to do, please be free to comment down below so I know what you guys would like in your next video. With that being said, see you in the next one.